Hi everyone, welcome to the beautiful Ark. A magnificent building that we have been working on for so long. It looks absolutely stunning and I can't wait to show you around. The last update we gave you was just over a year ago. So I think you're going to see a huge difference and I am so excited to show you just the difference, and I'm so excited to see what's going to happen in the next few months. So where I am now is at the back of the Ark. So we've got the church on the side. Most of the windows that you see are completely done. We spoke so much about the windows. It's crazy to think that they're all done. They look lovely. They bring so much daylight into the building. It's all completed. All the stonework is completed. We've got the cross at the top. It looks so nice with the brickwork. All the windows, apart from the one behind me, that's the one that just needs a little bit more design, but in the next coming couple of weeks it will be done, and we'll hopefully have some patio doors that will open up and bring you into the outside, so both inside and outside will be connected. And this, especially like a day like this is the place you want to be. So let's take you inside and I'll show you around. So this is the main hall. First thing you notice is fully painted, bright white, and look at those beautiful ceilings. Really nicely designed. At the moment, all the electrics, all the cables are done, but we actually have no lights, and yet it's so bright inside. It's so nice. All the vents around the building will bring some fresh air in. And this is where we'll spend most of our time. This is where we'll eat together. This is where we'll play together. This is where we'll create memories. The flooring is going to be wooden flooring. So it's going to be such a nice, beautiful space that we're going to spend so much time, most of our time here. Behind me is where the entrance is. So where you come in from the church, this is where you will come from. And then you'll go into the main hall. On the side here, we have the male and the female toilets. And then here is where the entrance is. Outside, we're going to have some steps going into the building. All this area is going to be tiled, and we're going to have an outdoor lift that will bring everybody in, or bring anyone on a wheelchair inside the building. This area is going to be completely opened up to the church, and then it'll be a nice, beautiful area that we can again spend some time outside. So once you're in, you go into the building, and this is the main hall. So all the flooring here is going to be wooden flooring. It's going to be really nicely designed. It's going to be suitable for sports activities, but yet it'll also be a grand area that we can have functions in, and so on. It will be underfloor heating, and all around here you'll see that we have the tiles that have finally arrived, and from upstairs I will show you the progress that we've made. On the left hand side, this is where the grand kitchen is. So if you guys remember last time we spoke about opening these two spaces together. So this is where we will serve the food. So from this side, this is where we'll serve you. You're going to have some shutters here, and that will be shut, obviously, when we're not operating the kitchen. And this will be a fully commercial kitchen. So here, these are commercial extractors. So in this space, we can pretty much do anything. We can even do a barbecue here if we wanted. So this is a really useful space for the Arabi team, for any functions. Really nicely designed. And the Arabi team are going to love it. So from this point, we're going to go down to the basement. I want to show you the basement because this is where we've also done a lot of work, and I'm also, whoops, and this is where I'm going to show you also some social space that you're going to see. Come with me. So here, this is the basement. As you can see, it's all plasterboarded. And this here is going to be a nice social area. This is where we will have our table tennis, our pool table. This is pretty much a social area for all ages, but we can pretty much use it anytime we want. It's fully equipped with what you would expect. It's got air conditioning, it's got all the data, internet, heating and so on. So, and again, the flooring will be here done with tiles. And then this is the first part of the basement. Then this is the second part of the basement. So I'm not gonna bore you with any of the storage stuff because here there's 2 storerooms that you don't need to know about. Here is the electric room. Again, don't really need to know about. Here, this is where it gets really exciting. So this is going to be a recording studio. So we're gonna have a recording studio here for all ages. So this is where your Coptic Festival recording will be. This is if we want to do any albums. This is going to be a nice area for all, again, for all ages and activities. And into this room, this is your data room. So data room, actually, I want to show you this because this is where all the brain of the building is. So you have all the data cables from the building coming into this cabinet here. And this is where you have your CCTV, your data, your speakers, all your AV stuff. All the data stuff comes into this cabinet here. So this is a really exciting area for some of the people anyway. But yeah, really looking forward to this area. As we come out of this room, then we have one room here, which is going to be the library. But here on my right, is going to be the shop. So the shop, really quite spacious, a lot more spacious than we have. We've got a nice window behind us. It's got ventilation. So yeah, it's gonna be equipped with all the shelving that you would expect in a shop. So, and the flooring here, again, is all going to be tiled. And then from this point, we go up the stairs. So the last video that we showed you guys, we didn't have any stairs. So as you can see, the stairs are now done all the way to the top floor. And here in the middle, this is where we're gonna have a lift. And the lift is gonna go, it's gonna allow everybody to go all the way to the basement and all the way to the top. So again, anyone on a wheelchair will be able to go anywhere around the building. So again, here, just to give you guys an idea where we are, we're back on the ground floor. So we've just gone to the back, we went into the basement, went through the building, and we're back into the ground floor where the entrance is. So let me take you to the first floor. So in the next coming weeks, all this area will be plastered, and the lift is coming in 2-3 weeks, is going to be installed. So we're now here on the first floor. So here we have 2 sets of toilets, but I want to show you this lovely, beautiful meeting room. So this is a perfect example of what a meeting room will look like. At the moment, we're using this as our site office. This is going to be the flooring. And this is going to be cladding for the decking area. So at the moment, the interior designer is working on selecting some of these items for the rest of it. Sensor taps, very futuristic, right? So yeah, so this is our meeting room. This is where a lot of the discussions happen. But actually, before you go, come here. I want to show you who is really our guardian angel. Right up there. He is telling us what to do when we need him. He's giving us idea when we're not expecting him. He is with us pretty much every step. Abuna Mikhail, we love you. We really appreciate your input. Here, these are the big, massive machines. So if you remember those vents that you saw on the ground floor, we have 2 of these babies. These are the ones that are pumping fresh air in. They're extremely expensive, but so important for this building. We have one more floor to go up. So the lift will take you all the way up here, and you can see already we have some of the tiles that have been placed here, so ready for install. So again, once you go upstairs, we have 2 sets of toilet. We have another meeting room there, which I've shown you already. And then this is the upstairs, and we have the Sunday school area. So if you guys remember, this area can be divided, and here you could see the huge difference. Last time we showed you videos, there was beams, there was no installation, there was nothing. But now it's fully plastered, it's fully painted, all the electrics are done, all the windows are done. So yeah, this area is going to be really, really nice. All the plugs are done. Everything is pretty much done. We're now onto the second fix stage. So this is all your Sunday school area. If you guys remember, on the other side is a mirror of this section, but there's a slight difference. Have a look. And we have started tiling. So as you can see, all of this area is fully tiled. I'm not going to step on there just so the tilers don't give me a hard time tomorrow. But yeah, it's all done. And this is going to be a continuation of the whole of the upstairs and pretty much all the public areas. A nice, beautiful border that's going to be around it. And that's pretty much it. So as you can see, we've come a very long way. And we wouldn't be here without God's blessing and your contribution and support. In fact, it's so exciting to actually be talking and planning for the grand opening of the beautiful Ark. Stay tuned, continue to pray for the projects, and I'll see you in the next one.